Recently, 5 women gathered together to find peace after many years of torment.
For myself, I just thought of, I've been detestable to God.
Each has aborted a child.
That it disturbs me to know that I'm a murderer.
Each tried to keep it a secret.
I went home like 2 hours later and it was never spoken of again in my family.
Each realized that was only prolonging the unceasing pain.
Until 1973, abortion was frowned upon and was an illegal surgery in the United States. One day, a pregnant woman, Roe, challenged the Constitution of Texas in which she wanted abortion for the purpose of saving her life. She argued the future possibilities of contraception failure, unpreparedness of parenthood, and damage to her life, and believed that abortion should be permitted. The court declared that abortion warranted due to 9th and 14th Amendment rights. The U.S. Supreme Court stated that abortion bans were unconstitutional in every state, legalizing abortion throughout the United States. After the legalization of abortion, the issue of abortion brought many controversies in the United States. Then this question sparked in my brain. What are the impacts of legalizing abortion? Overall impact of legalizing abortion is negative because women are put to high risk of having emotional and physical danger. Abortion does not solve crime issues, and abortion is morally unethical. Women are susceptible to emotional and physical dangers. According to studies, approximately 10% of women going through abortion can suffer from immediate physical problems, where 2% of those are considered major. The majority of complications can take time to develop. According to a 1997 government-funded study in Finland, women with a history of one abortion face 2.3 times higher risk of having severe cancer. Women with 2 or more abortions face a 4.92 relative risk. Increased cancer rates for women post-abortion may be due to unnatural interruption of hormone changes or increased stress and negative impacts of stress in the immune system. Finland researchers found that women who aborted in the years prior to their death were 60% more likely to die from natural causes, 7 times more for suicide, 4 times more for accidental injuries, 14 times from homicide. Study shows that 8 weeks after women's abortion, 44% of women complained of nervous disorders, 36% of sleep disturbances, 31% of regrets, and 11% of prescribing of medicine. Approximately 60% of women report suicidal ideation, with 28% actually attempting one. Over 20 studies show that increased rates of drug and alcohol use in women post-abortion. There are eating disorders such as binge eating or anorexia nervosa or sexual dysfunction. There are many more possible negative effects from abortion, which supports how abortion can have negative impact on women's body. Abortion does not reduce social problems. Legalizing abortion contributes to increased crime rates. Since 1980, the percentage of single-parent households in the U.S. have nearly tripled from 11% to 32%, and percentage of out-of-wedlock births have nearly quadrupled from 11% to 43%. It is believed that children born out of wedlock and raised by only one parent have a significantly higher incidence of crime. Since a study shows that even after abortion was legalized, the crime of single parents and out-of-wedlock births increased. This indicates that more children will be raised in bad environments, making them having higher chances of committing crime. Young males between the ages of 17 and 25 commit the majority of crimes. The number of crimes committed by older people have dropped. Nearly 60% of the decline in murder since 1990 involves killers aged 25 and older. If abortion is meant to reduce crime, it has to reduce the crime rate among young people. However, it can be inferred that abortion does not have a positive impact on crime rate because the number of crimes committed by older people are dropping, and these people are born before Roe v. Wade. This means that older people who were raised when abortion was banned commit less crimes than people who were raised after abortion was legalized. Abortion is immoral. Abortion shares an innocent life. According to Genesis, you should not murder anyone. Christianity was the basis for the Constitution for America itself. Bible clearly prohibits taking the life of an innocent person. It follows that if the developing baby is a qualified member of the human race, it would be a murder to kill the baby. The Bible also describes the child as a person whether born or unborn. God knew you before you were born. God calls each of us to defend the innocent. If Christian was the building block for America, contradicting it would be the harm to the Constitution itself. Also, the Bible and God strongly indicates that both a born and unborn baby is a form of life that God acknowledges and should not be killed because it would then be a murder. Also, according to the first statement in Universal Declaration of Human Rights of United Nations, we are all born free and equal. We are all born free. We all have our own thoughts and ideas. We should be all treated the same way. Although the baby does not have its own thoughts yet, once it is an independent living human, he or she will have unique thoughts and ideas. United Nations is a worldwide accepted organization that promotes human rights and peace. It does not make sense to go against the first few statements on the Declaration of Human Rights. The legalization of abortion has a negative impact in the United States because abortion can cause physical and mental disease to women post-abortion. Abortion does not reduce crime rate, and abortion is immoral. People should care because the ultimate goal of human is to reproduce and continue to humanity. Abortion is closely tied to that issue, and one should critically think whether abortion is beneficial to him or her. If you want to know more about abortion, you could go to websites such as afterabortion.org or abortion.com. People should be more aware of what abortion is and how it can impact a society. This can help them set better guidelines for the future or be more knowledgeable on one of the perspectives of abortion.